Craig Lowndes is the king of the mountain for a sixth time after winning the Bathurst 1000. The Holden driver held off a frantic pack in a dramatic race at the Mount Koshi. Lowndes and co-driver Stephen Richards led with 19 laps to go.
I think as the day went on, the car got better, and Richo did a fantastic job.
Richo. Lowndes has now broken Peter Brock's record for podium finishes. Fantastic. Holden's Craig Lowndes has won his sixth Bathurst 1000 crown in a dramatic race at Mount Panorama. Our 7 News reporter Matt Snelson has been out celebrating with the winning team. Matt, it was Holden's first win in 3 years. What did Lowndes and Steve Richards get up to last night?
Brett, it was a team dinner to celebrate last night, a very familiar celebration for Craig Lowndes, who has 6 Bathurst wins now, 5 in 10 years, and has the third most Bathurst wins of any driver ever. The experience of Lowndes and Richards shone through yesterday, and they avoided the trouble that found so many others in another thrilling Bathurst race. Just like in practice and qualifying, there were plenty of accidents, and hugely disappointing for the first all-female team in 17 years. Renee Gracie hit oil on the track and crashed out. There was a remarkable job to get them back on the track and to finish. There were plenty of other heavy hits throughout the day. The favourite, Jamie Whincup, had a pit lane penalty that was disastrous for his hopes. At the end of the day, it was Craig Lowndes who pulled ahead at the end of the race and crossed first to a roaring reception. He still very much is the fan favourite here at the great race, Brett.
Oh, great rap, Matt, of course. Great to hear the crowd shouting Lowndes at the end of the day as well, mate. We'll talk to you later on. Thanks very much for that. We get the intention, Craig, anyway. Now, Craig Lowndes has joined Larry Perkins and Mark Scaife on the all-time Bathurst leaderboard with 6 wins at Mount Panorama. And Craig and Stephen Richards have just wrapped up their celebrations and they join us now, boys. Good morning to you. Lowndesy, Steve, well done. To you, Craig, first up. I know it's hard to compare wins, but this was pretty special yesterday and the reaction of the crowd was incredible.
Yeah, good morning, Brett. I think that it's one of those things that, you know, we went into the day obviously starting 15th, and although qualifying didn't go to plan, but we knew we had a good race car, and of course we just had to, as normal, stay out of trouble, and we were able to do that. And as the day went on, the car got faster, and that was something that we were really pleased with, and of course we're able to now stand here and talk to you with the trophy between us.
Mate, it couldn't be happier for you both. Steve, great, mate. You just get better and better. What's it like teaming up with Craig Lowndes again?
Oh, it's been great, Brett. You know, we've been racing together and around one another for years and years, but our careers pretty well started at the same time. So we've known each other a long time, and to do it with Craig and the Red Bull Racing Australia team, it was pretty good. Roland was pretty happy, mate.
I bet he was. And Craig, have you heard from Larry or Scaife? Did they pass on a message? Welcome to the number 6 club.
Oh, I haven't heard from LP yet, but yeah, Scaife was pretty quick to say congratulations and everything else. It would sort of, for me, it's pretty special, like, you know, to be able to now stand here beside the trophy, and this is our biggest race of the year, and to now say 6, although we were saying last night the Richo family have got 11 between Steve and his father, so we've got a bit of work to do.
What about 9, Lowndesy?
Well, yeah, I said a couple of years ago that I don't think 9 was possible. I think that, you know, it's a bit of a far-fetch to think that you're going to get 9 victories and beat the Peter Brock record. But, look, you know, who knows, a couple more years and see what next year brings. If we can get number 7 next year, which I'm hopeful, that, you know, we'll see what happens. But I think 9's a bit of a far-fetch.
Well, we'll wait and see, guys. We wish you both well. That was fantastic yesterday, Steve. Lowndesy, thank you very much. Good to see the old fellas going well too.
Yeah,
Thanks, Brett.
Thanks, mate.
Bathurst 1000 champion Craig Lowndes says his 6th win at Mount Panorama will be remembered as one of his best. Lowndes and co-driver Stephen Richards held off a fast finishing pack to claim Holden's first win in 3 years.
For me, it's pretty special, like, you know, to be able to now stand here beside the trophy, and this is our biggest race of the year, and to now say 6, although we were saying last night the Richo family have got 11 between Steve and his father, so we've got a bit of work to do.
How good are those two? Lowndes is just 3 wins away from reaching Peter Brock's record of 9 at the famous track. Bathurst 1000 champion Craig Lowndes says his 6th win at Mount Panorama will be remembered as one of the best. 7 News reporter Matt Snelson is in Bathurst at the moment at the mountain. Matt, it was a pretty dramatic day at Mount Panorama. How are the winners this morning?
Brett, they were still on a high this morning. Craig Lowndes, Steve Richards spent the night celebrating with teammates and then spent the night here at Mount Panorama. A thrilling race day with plenty of action, lots of crashes. The rain caused problems. Oil on the track took out the first all-female team in 17 years, and a pit lane penalty cost their favourite Jamie Whincup the race, and it was Craig Lowndes who crossed first for his 6th Bathurst. He's now won 5 of the last 10 and has more podium finishes than any other driver.
For me, it's pretty special, to be able to now stand here beside the trophy, and this is our biggest race of the year, and to now say 6, although we were saying last night the Richo family have got 11 between Steve and his father, so we've got a bit of work to do.
Now, the reception he received after it was just extraordinary. He very much is the favourite here. Celebrations will go on today, and Craig Lowndes says he'll be back next year to try and claim number 7, Brett.
Yeah, we look forward to that, Matt. Thanks very much for that. It was quite remarkable last night during the podium presentation. The cheering for Lowndesy was so passionate and so loud. It just shows what an iconic spot he has in Australian sport. Yeah, he is a legend.
Yeah.
Great bloke.